Howdy guys, how's it going? So let's take a look at our gold-plated BAR, or as I like to call it, the bar class setup. Now, so this thing right here is just a super iconic weapon from the time period. I mean, honestly, when you talk about this World War II era, the bar, and I'd say the very first weapon I think of was a Thompson, but the second one, hands down, is the good old BAR assault rifle. So this is actually more along the lines of a marksman rifle. And the fact that we are able to equip the 50 BMG rounds puts this in just like a whole nother dimension. But anyways, this is the class setup. I'm going to touch on a couple different attachment areas if you want to change it up for different play styles. But starting out, we've got the 50 BMG 30 round mags. I would say stick with 50 BMG all the way every day. You can go for the 20 round mags, but the ADS time isn't a huge noticeable difference. And it says it reduces the fire rate, but if you switch this bad boy into semi-automatic mode, you can put rounds downrange pretty quickly. So for the muzzle attachment, I got the Mercury silencer. This thing is loud and proud, so I really like running a silencer on this. Obviously the compensator helps with the recoil control, but because of the other attachments I have on here, it basically makes no difference whatsoever. So that's another reason why I kind of lean towards having a silencer suppressor with this setup. For the underbarrel carbon foregrip, also the M1930 Strife angled, it looks goofy as all get out, but as far as like what it does to the weapon, it's also another good option. We got lengthened ammo type. I went back and forth between FMJ and lengthened because this thing can really punch through some walls. But lengthened gives you the best, kill time. Your bullets get there a little bit quicker and everybody's happy. For the barrel, this is a thing that affects this weapon a lot. Not just in the actual stats itself, but just like the way that it handles and feels in game. I like the 27-inch 2B. The 30XL is nice, but I'm trying to, I would probably go with the 30XL to use this setup in Warzone. Everything else on this stays the same, and then use this in Warzone. It just really does after, with the rest of the stuff on here, it dicks down your ADS time kind of too much. So unless you're going to be having a higher powered optic and going for longer range kills with it, or you could have like a really good secondary sub, or just whatever you prefer to run as a secondary for the close range engagements. If you're looking to just run small maps like Shipmoss or Shipment, by the time this comes out, we're somewhere close to the holiday season being over. You could go with the 18 Rapid. That does help with the full auto fire rate. With the 50 BMG rounds, full auto gets a little bit shifty as far as control goes. So just keep that in mind. But for overall purposes, even on small maps, the 27-inch barrel is solid. For the optics, since we're going to be playing on a smaller map, I'm going with a slate reflector. You guys know that's my favorite, reflex type optic. But the one that I used the most was this 4x8 optic because it's great for long shots with the 4x zoom. You can kill people up close. And then, I'm all about that 3.5 times rifle scope. But with this thing where you had all that damage and range, being able to reach out to that 8x zoom level on the larger maps made getting the long shot kills super easy and fast. Going to the stock, I like the Cooper SP. This thing right here is extremely important for accuracy and just controlling the weapon, just having good weapon control. For the proficiency, sleight of hand. Now, you got 30 rounds of 50 BMG, but whenever you need to top off a mag or reload, where this is such a large, kind of cumbersome weapon, it does help to have sleight of hand. And then finally, for the kit, we got fully loaded. That way we can just carry as much, demolition ammo as we can handle. So there we go, guys. That is our Golden Scar class setup. I just said Scar. The Golden Bar class setup. I hope I didn't say Scar at any other point. If I did, then just forgive me. It's been a long day. It actually snowed today for the first time, and I was going to go camping, but I had a family event thing, and I didn't get back until 15 minutes ago, and the sun is already setting behind the mountains. So don't have time to get all my gear together and, go get set up and make food and everything. So this is what we're doing. So let's take and hop in a game and see what we can do with this class. And we got Shipment Armageddon. Let's go, baby. Let's get this bar in action. So now a little heads up. If you're watching this real time, I've been taking and, playing with all three, because we already got the tank rifle, but all three of the default sniper rifles, been playing with them, leveling them up. I pretty much got the car like one camo group away from being gold. But my point in saying that is I will be getting all of them done around the same time. So I'll probably have 3 sniper vids dropping in a row. And I got to say, now that I have, played this game and got class setups in place, get some attachments unlocked for them, I've actually really been enjoying sniping. So as you can see, I'm getting some packet loss and all that good old stuff. This thing hits like a flipping dump truck loaded with cement, bro. Like, it just feels so good. And like, if you use the bar out of the gate, where it's already such a heavy round and heavy weapon, as far as this game is concerned, like the accuracy, it can seem like it's almost impossible to control. So whenever you see 50 BMG rounds, you're like, what in the world are they thinking? That is like going to be completely unrealistically manageable, and it definitely wouldn't be as manageable as it is showing right now. If we would have attachments, we would be absolutely clapping cheeks, but not attachments, but kill streaks. In order this Armageddon, it's going to be over in 2.5 seconds. Get out of here with that right there. We've only been sniped once. I think that's what killed us a minute ago. Okay, look, I am not trying to be that puss that camps in one corner of the map, but where we got a slower ADS time, and these guys are just literally spoon-feeding me kills right now. That tree just got chopped in half. I don't really know anything, doing anything else to kind of be a dumb move. Oh, there we go. Thanks for killing me. I needed to have me, needed to have, not my self-esteem, but my, I needed to have my ego checked. That's what that was. But, I should have played this on a regular map, but this gun right here and this setup, if you throw another optic on there, even with this optic, you hop in big map blitz, and you can contest any sniper or marksman rifle, and the sniping on the big map blitz is, I swear I don't have a speech impediment. Like I said, I'm just tired. Oh, but yeah, it's just, I don't know, this bar is just really nice. This is definitely going to be a weapon and a class that I use a lot once I get, all my camo stuff and the main class setups. And I have some, like, fun class setups I want to do with all the weapons I've covered so far. And that's one of the big things that I try to ponder on whenever I'm covering these. Just because doing, like, some quote-unquote worst class setups, or I guess the new term for that is cursed, cursed gun setups. So I don't want to just seem like I'm hopping on the whole cursed gun bandwagon, because I was doing that. I've been doing that, for a couple, I guess actually about 2. I've done that for 2 years ago, 2.5, 3 years ago. But I normally call it worst class setup. But we got to take and rub the YouTube algorithms peen just to get a video seen by 10.5 people. So that's we don't make the rules. We just have to try to play by them. You feel me? So here we go. Defend. What is happening? Why is it? Okay, it's 96. I'm sacking on the leaderboard. 21-5. Can we finish her out with the 4.0 KD? Or even a little bit better. Let's see. I don't want to be on this thing, but there we go. So I finished top of the leaderboard, 23-5. An objective-based game mode on shipment or shipmas, as everything is gift wrapped. And had a, it was a phenomenal. It's just such a fun gun to use, because like most of all the other weapons on here have extremely high fire rates, and that's fine. So like, but whenever you get to something like this that's fully auto, that you can put into semi-auto form, and just wreck people all day, it just feels nice. So if you haven't used the bar, do yourself a favor, try her out right meow, because it's really fun. There we are, most multi-kills. This is actually my last operator too. She's just tier operator level 1. Once I get her to 20, all operators will be fully maxed out, which is kind of nifty. Yeah, vote for him, just because I don't know what he was doing, but he wasn't doing what I was doing. They're sexist, that's what it is. It's because he's a white man, and then these two ethnically something other women, it's all down to the race, let me tell you. But no, so that'll do it all for this video, guys and gals. So like I said, check this class setup out, give me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you share your friends, check the links in the description of my other channels, sub to those as well. And until the next one, adios.